Hi, Grace family. Happy Tuesday to you. So, how do we respond to all that's going on? We saw before how God is a proactive God. So, we as His people follow Him are also proactive in our relationships as we develop them inside and outside the community of faith. We also look to seek opportunities to practically, tangibly love people within and without God's church. We pray for relationships that deal with things of substance. Today, we're going to talk about another answer to the question, how do we respond? And to do that, we're going to look at the shortest verse in the Bible, John chapter 11, verse 35. You may know these words. John 11:35, Jesus wept. Now, Jesus' friend that he loved, Lazarus, has died. Jesus has intentionally stayed away and then has come to the tomb of Lazarus. Jesus weeps. Verse 36, so the Jews said, see how he loved him. The Jews' response to the weeping of Jesus is they saw Jesus as one who loved Lazarus, which is what the text tells us. Verse 37, but some of them said, could not he who opened the eyes of the blind man also have kept this man from dying? Why did Jesus weep? We don't really know. We get the perspective of some Jews that say, well, see how Jesus loved Lazarus. But from us who stand outside the text, we look and say, Jesus, you're going to raise Lazarus from the dead, so why would you weep? We don't get a question to why Jesus wept. What we do get is Jesus weeping. What's important here is that we see Jesus expressing this kind of emotion. Job wept. David wept. Jeremiah wept. Jesus wept. This is what we call, in terms of the scriptures, lament. There's a book of the Bible called Lamentations, written at the deep, deep grief and sorrow at the destruction of Jerusalem, the destruction of the temple by the Babylonians. Psalms of lament are all over the book of Psalms. It's estimated that between 1/3 and 1/2 of the Psalms are Psalms of lament. How do we respond to all that's going on? One is recovering the lost language of the community of faith. That is specifically lament. I'd like you to consider the idea of lament as part of the language of the people of God. Maybe go to some of those Psalms that are Psalms of lament. Be very easy to find. If you do, you'll notice that some of those Psalms are individual Psalms of lament, and some of them are community Psalms of lament. How do we respond to all that's going on? Well, part of that is going to God with our emotions, with our complaints, with our laments. We're going to spend the next several videos looking at this lost language of the community of faith that is lament. God bless you this Tuesday.